It's just a loading screen, Kappa. Nothing scary yet. Oi, oi, oi. Did I update my stream title? I think I'll lower it a little bit. It was a little bit loud. Oh. Enter madness. Oh.
Let us go now and learn the truth about what's happening on this island.
The other night's events are still confused in my head.
Other night's events is still confused in my head. Fuck you, Bradley. I thought I could trust you, son. I thought I could trust you. Ooh. Well, I think you deserve a drink after this. How will this affect your destiny? Should I have? Nah, just.
Let us go now and learn the truth about what's happening on this island.
Can I investigate? No. Oh. Yeah, like this is what we saw on the rocks in the cave system. There was this on the painted on the wall. It's funny, it looks so bright now. Almost a little bit. Sand resistance. I don't want to speak about Shambler.
What can I do for you, sir?
Mrs. Sanders? I'm a private detective. We must talk about your husband and his ties to Sarah Hawkins. Can I come in?
You may.
She looks kinda skeptical.
However, before we go any further, please know that my husband died yesterday.
That is precisely what brings me here.
Well, well, look who's here.
A sassy bitch. Are they related?
You know each other.
Our paths crossed, briefly. The brave detective has a talent for sticking his nose into my business.
I bump into her every time I'm investigating someone's death.
It's a small island, Detective. My island. It's better that it's you bumping into me.
You're investigating Francis' death. Why? Who hired you?
I spoke to Francis before he died. His story suggests a link to a case I'm working on.
Well, since this business has got nothing to do with me, I'll be in your husband's office, Irene. We'll carry on later.
Very well, Miss Baker.
Miss
This way,
Baker.
Mr. Pierce. And do make yourself comfortable. It would seem that you have much to tell me.
Well, I'm not gonna tell you all that much.
May I inquire as to when you had the opportunity to talk to my husband?
Yesterday, I met him at the hospital. He spoke to me about Sarah Hawkins.
Oh, of course he spoke to you about her. That's all he talked about. Sarah Hawkins and her paintings. Please forgive my tone. The fact is that I have not been allowed to see him since he was interned. You, on the other hand, a perfect stranger, were able to see him and even talk with him the day he died. How was he? Were you present when he had this attack? What happened?
Thinking it for quite a while.
What happened to your husband is terrible, Mrs. Sanders. But from what I saw, it was inevitable. The man I met yesterday had lost his reason. He suffers no longer, if you would allow me such a platitude.
Of course. Thank you for your kind words. Nobody in that hospital would have deigned to speak them to me. However, it will require more than that to soothe my mind. I need to understand. How could this happen? In a reputed institute? And right before your eyes? Did you not do anything to help him?
Cool. What is a culprit? Is it like the guilty dude? Ah, let's blame that motherfucker.
So ask Fuller, he's the eminent doctor. But I would caution you, you'll find his treatments more terrifying than the illnesses he sets out to cure.
That churl no longer takes the trouble to receive me. He sends his secretary to tell me that I cannot see Francis. Me. His own widow. He must think that I am a terrible wife for having abandoned him in such a way. But I only wanted what was best for him.
I'm not here to condemn you, Mrs. Sanders.
Oh, I'm tired, Mr. Pierce. I would be grateful if you could tell me what you expect of me, and then leave.
I don't think she will answer me that.
How did you come to meet Sarah Hawkins?
She.
We were the wealthiest and most influential families on Darkwater. Of course we would know each other. And when Charles returned from Europe with his sweet little artist, she and her sinister paintings were destined to catch my husband's eye. He bought many of her works over the last 5 years. They adorn his macabre gallery.
Did your husband talk to you about Sarah Hawkins' visitor? A shambler, to use his precise terms.
Well, you can't imagine that's all he talked about. It's exhibited at the center of the gallery. No better place for the painting that endowed him with the privilege of such a shameful and miserable end to his life.
Hold on. The Shambler is a painting by Sarah Hawkins.
It's a painting.
Who else to paint such horrors? Take a look for yourself, if you feel so inclined.
It is my only lead at this stage. I suppose I have nothing to lose.
Then you have paid no heed. For my part, I refuse to set foot in that gallery again. But if you're so eager to see it, I would urge
boss
you to make the
battle.
most of your visit, because I count on ridding myself of that thing as soon as I can.
Thank you, Mrs. Sanders. I won't be long.
We didn't got to chat about we got some character points. Well, I suspect there might be a fight coming with Shambler, so yeah, fuck it, let's do it. Hold up. Yeah, it is a bit weird. She didn't respond like you would expect. Because it's not just burn. Well, I'm gonna take a piss. I'll be right back. No, not a break. I was just taking a piss before I piss my pants when we meet the Shambler, lol.
Did she really care for him after all?
What an asshole.
The day the Shambler came into the Sanders' lives.
Wat is dat die ritme straks over here? But sure.
A house of artists. A house of artists. Francis Sanders and Sarah Hawkins were close. Friends, even?
Or something more than friends.
A house of artists.
How many lines does this man have to say?
Sanders' accession register. He wrote beside the Shambler, "Finally." What did Sarah Hawkins fear so much that she didn't want to sell the painting?
What did she... Oh, this is the painting.
He finally won. Was Sanders aware of his imminent doom?
Painting looks rather blurred.
Was she jealous of Sarah Hawkins? She first refused to sell the painting. How did that make her feel?
Uh-oh.
The Shambler. I need to see it.
Wow. She's just chilling. What is this thing? Fuck. That painting changed. Ah! That painting changed. that painting changed. Oh. Cannot even speak to her. Okay, well, let's go. Let's pick a fight with this Shambulishan. Where do I go, though? Oh. Oh. What does it say? German effort. Uh-oh. Oh, the people. Shaken. Uh-oh. Well,
Another volume of the Reverend's wife's diary. Strange. For months, Sarah Hawkins refused to part with her painting, to finally give it away for nothing. I could use one of those.
yeah. Where the fuck is the key? Said bitch hide.
A strange Amerindian pendant.
this? Oh. Didn't read that bit. Oh, okay. So, but they fish into chamber like this in this case. Hmm. Okay, interesting shit. Oh. What's that? Oh, is this where the key is?
That's twice you've stepped on my toes, Detective. Try not to make a habit of it.
I've got a lot of bad habits.
Some can be more fatal than others. What have you come looking for in this gallery?
Let's be honest, because like if this painting disappears or anything, if she's been the one stealing the paintings, and the paintings are gone from here, then we know that she's involved with shit.
Another painting by Sarah Hawkins. One connected to the horrors I've discovered on this island.
What a surprise. I'm listening.
All's fair in love and war, I suppose.
She just starts reading.
Not now, sweetheart. I'd like to read this without some snoop looking over my shoulder. Go take a
What
hike,
the fuck
Detective.
is your problem, bitch? Yeah. It's a fine one. Fine specimen.
Let's see what this cylinder has to say once it's inserted in a phonograph.
Oh. Cannot leave. I'll have to confront the chamber key.
Irene, I made a mistake. I fear that it might be too late for me. Nobody should enter, except to burn everything. I never had the courage. Pay somebody to do it. He's inside my head. I see him behind my eyelids. Each time I shut my eyes. I can't take any more. I can't hold him back. Forgive me.
That accursed gallery. Those accursed paintings. That accursed Sarah.
Still, she seems rather calm.
Irene. I made a mistake. I fear that it might be too late for me. Nobody should enter, except to burn everything. I never had the courage.
Yeah.
Pay somebody to do it. He's inside my head. I see him behind my eyelids. Each time I shut my eyes.
Go take a hike, Detective.
What a bitch. Holy shit. He spaces out way quicker now, I feel. Only thing he says is Holy shit, there it is.
These artifacts date from pre-Columbian times.
Oh, please, can I just have a weapon of some sort? This is jammer as well. That's basically how they look in Darkest Dungeon, well, like this, hold on. This is Cthulhu, Lord and Savior.
The man transforms an entire wing of his manor into an art gallery.
Someone, one child doing some weird shit with their tools, what the fuck. Oh, the lion also has like these things. Please give to me.
Why was he so interested in old weapons?
So you can pick a fight with Shambhala? I don't know. I don't trust this, I don't like it.
The public entrance to the gallery.
Oh, dang it. Let's go touch his painting. Oh, creepy shit, except George Washington. Well then. Oh, that's something. What's this?
Is this dagger part of Sanders' collection, or was he seeking to acquire it?
I think it's part of the collection. I think I've seen it.
These artifacts date from pre-Columbian times.
Okay, let's go fucking touch the painting. Doesn't really look like anything. I found the other one more looking like something. Oh, shit's going down! A shambler? GG! Uh-oh. He looks rather blind, lol. Oh shit.
What the hell was that?
What the fuck am I supposed to do? Uh-oh. Oh, you found me? Uh-oh. Oh, come on, man. You had to see that scene. I just had to see that scene. So how do we fight this piece of shit?
What the hell was that?
Was it hate light? Here, burn! Oh. Okay. Oh, but I have no real idea what my goal is exactly. What is my objective?
What the hell was that?
Sanity. Still shaken. Nah. He's doing well considering all the... I feel like we're gonna need some violence here, perhaps. Where the fuck do I go? Ah! Run faster! What the fuck is my objective? Looks like some weird spider, bro. Then I have no clue what to. I think I can get out at least. Oh man. Where the fuck am I supposed to go? Let me out. What? What the fuck am I supposed to do? It doesn't
What the
give.
hell was that?
Oh, I think I maybe should just look at them. Oh. Nah. What am I supposed to do? Like, it doesn't even tell me if I should fight it or not. I don't hide. I want to hide. Can't I fight these things?
Damn! Did it hear that? Maybe I can use this dagger.
Attack! 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 I fucking used the thing! I don't know what to do.
What the hell was that?
Yeah, of course, with a dagger. So just hide in the closet and wait for it to pass or something.
Damn! Maybe I can use this dagger.
More daggers? Can I dual wield? How do I even use this thing? Run! Or hide in the closet. Where is the closet? Fuck! Cannot find the closet. Ah! Isn't there a shotgun or anything? Go, but what the fuck? How are we gonna fight this thing with a dagger? Oh no, we still ain't gone. Fuck off. I should rip the painting, of course, with the dagger. I think that's what we do. I'm a mastermind. Where the fuck is the painting though? Oh shit. No. I'm gonna wrap it up for you piece of shit. No. Fuck. Uh-oh. Did I fail? Well, at least we have a plan of some sort now.
What the hell was that? Maybe I can use this dagger.
Cannot distract it somehow. Spawn behind me or something? Like what the fuck, how did he find me? Oh, it didn't work, and I died. I think it's one specific dagger, perhaps. Because I definitely won't have the time to try all the freaking daggers. I had some clues about this particular dagger. I think we need to find this one. Must be somewhere over there in the collection. But which one is it? Has two twingy dudes and some sort of a guard thingy. Yeah. This is gonna be hard, man.
What the hell was that?
I'll need to find the right dagger, I think. That's definitely not that one. Not that one. And not that one either. Not this one either.
Down.
Uh-oh.
Maybe I can use this dagger.
Wait, no closet? That was at least not the dagger we were looking for, so...
What the hell was that?
Find the right dagger. Where are the other daggers? Is he coming? He's not coming. That's not one, two, three. Nah. No, that one doesn't look like it. That's the one! Oh fuck.
Looks
Fuck. Ah, but we found at least the location. Getting there.
What the hell was that?
It was nothing, it was just like your mom having a bad day. Oh shit. So it wasn't the one in the room, was it? No. I got this. I can use all my thief stealth experiences. Where the fuck is that? Where was it? This one? Oh. The one near the harpy. Okay, I got it.
Down. This dagger looks different.
No, it looks like the one we need, so. Oh, there it is. Get the fuck out of here. Go away! Wait! Don't bug out, please leave. Might still come back home. Oh, come on! Back. Take this, motherfucker! Chaka! Die! Get back! GG easy! Stabby stab! No! Stab him in the head! Stab him in the dick! Oh shit.
What's the matter with you? You sure you won't be needing that hand? You're losing it, Detective. At this rate, you're right. The bottle will get you before I do.
You didn't see anything.
I saw you within an inch of putting a dagger through your forearm. Did I miss something more interesting?
It's nothing. I think I just drank too much.
That goes without saying. If you can't tell the difference between reality and fiction, then you're in real trouble.
But it is reality. I had only one drink at the mansion before we left Bartel.
I ran, screamed, broke a pane of glass. You were in the next room and you didn't hear a thing.
If I hadn't heard a thing, I'd still be in the other room. The door was blocked. I got in as soon as I could. I like to look after my goods.
You mean me?
Don't flatter yourself, sweetheart. I'm talking about the contents of this gallery. And by the way, where do you think you're going with that dagger?
It saved my life. It's an extraordinary dagger.
You should talk to Algernon Drake. He's an antique dealer here on Darkwater. He'll tell you all about it. From what I saw in the ledgers, it was him who sold it to Sanders.
This was what I was thinking, lol.
It's not your style to give me free information like that.
Take it as payment for being my canary. A simple trade-off. Now go see your antique seller. I still got things to settle with Irene.
What? Some evil shit going on around it.
Where's the bookseller? Freud's The Interpretation of Dreams. It's the work that laid the foundations of psychoanalysis at the beginning of this century. Another volume of the Reverend's wife's diary.
I think I missed the first one though. Weird shit going on in these islands. This doesn't seem like your typical antique store. Seems there was fighting. Place was broken. Boobies. Wait, now it's not a whale that they captured, a creature of some sort. this is mythology.
The Book of Zion is the foundational work behind Helena Blavatsky's Theosophical movement. Its followers place truth on the same footing as a religion.
Yeah, I thought so already. So, but it was mythology. Or would be occultism only. Sometimes any of these. Something here. Another book that I don't care about. More medicine shit. This is one of those evil books again.
No.
No, I want to read the book. Oh.
This book contains unholy knowledge.
You must know everything. Like that people say it's not true, doesn't mean it's not true. And therefore, I mean, like, we should at least somewhat know what we're dealing with now. This is the Shambhala. Becoming pretty occultist now, even more than science shit, lol. Maybe he should have stabbed his own hand though. What the fuck?
What happened here?
The name of the books.
What a strange amulet. I have a feeling I'd better not touch it.
Wow, we're racing through the skill tree now, man. another crowbar. Yeah, I know game, I know, but I just wanna see if there is something else to find about here, but perhaps some insects. Ooh, a safe.
Let's start over. Where did they break in from?
Well, I think
Blood.
by the door.
Seems like amateur work. To whom does this footprint belong?
Probably one of the occultists.
This burglar seems to be rather clumsy.
Yeah.
What killed all these animals? What sort of thief leaves his tools at the crime scene? What happened that made the burglar flee before finishing his work? What the... Charles Hawkins?
Wow, it's because I played so many points in the occultism and I did all my occultist shit that I'm gonna meet my boy Cthulhu.
Looks like the symbol rejected Hawkins. Where did I see it?
You saw it in the...
What sort of power did Sarah Hawkins' painting possess?
Put a book in there.
Sarah Hawkins helped hide something in this safe. Drake put in a great deal of effort to hide whatever is in here. Everything is linked to the Sarah Hawkins case.
Yep.
Drake left instructions on how to find the combination of his safe.
If somebody finds this memoirs, there will be no doubt that I'm in serious trouble. My last and only hope is that my body and bones are still in this plane of reality in order to be recovered. The funeral urn must be given to my dear mother as she's still in the world. The following message is your captain. So that he reads the lines. Demonstrates equity as sharp as mine can help to gain access to my possessions. Most precious possession that lies within my safe, and the clue. The combination can be found in 3 cylinders. Each hidden where light and study combine in the Greek world. Each cylinder is numbered even if still so. Each hidden where life and study combine worlds.
Is everyone on this island taking sleeping pills? What link did he find between Charles Hawkins and an old amulet?
Oh, thanks for those, Orange Bus, but I'm not playing Code 2 at the moment. Is there no one else to... Well, oh, thanks anyway, man. I hope you had some good games. Thanks anyway. We're currently in search of the interesting case, well, trying to solve a case from the interesting suicide case of Sarah Hawkins, who happens to be quite busy with painting cursed and occult paintings. And I just fought a fucking shadow. It scared the shit out of me. Now we're trying to crack this safe. Because somewhere in this bookstore are some clues left. Need to find some cylinders. Holy shit, there was so much to click now. What the fuck is
Arkham
that?
editions. Never heard of him. How many volumes are there in this collection?
Quite
Another
few.
volume by Arkham Editions. Arkham Editions. How many volumes are there in this collection? Another volume by Arkham Editions. Arkham Editions. How many volumes are there in this collection? Another volume by Arkham Editions.
What the fuck? I don't recall these books were there when I entered this area. Wow. Theology, mythology, biology. Oh.
Cylinders that Drake tried to hide. I should perhaps listen to them.
There was a thingy over here. Alright, let's go back. What did the riddle say? In what order should I listen to? Each thingy is numbered even. First chaos. Should I listen to them at random then, or what fuck is all
And
this?
these red drops, like precious stones, lie fixed, set in divine gold. To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its attractions, Henry. And I do confess it. I am willing to pay to know its secrets. And these red drops, like precious stones, lie fixed, set in divine gold. To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its attractions, Henry. And I do confess it. I am willing to pay to know its secrets.
Oh, my viewer counter didn't went up because it bugged. How do I switch to that?
Things are not looking good.
Yeah. No, this is already over. Oh.
I finally understood that we were only pieces on the chessboard of the gods. Let those of us who are still standing protect our White Queen from their dark soldiers. I see our number dwindling, and my will strengthens as my apprehension grows. We shall refuse to be the playthings of destiny. Dear friend, I thank you again for the anthology of the works of Arkham editions that you sent me. Volume 9, Azathoth and Other Horrors, seemed particularly relevant to my research. I never tire of browsing through them. Dear friend, I thank you again for the anthology of the works of Arkham editions that you sent me. Volume 9, Azathoth and Other Horrors, seemed particularly relevant to my research.
9.
I never tire of browsing through them. I finally understood that we were only pieces on the chessboard of the gods. Let those of us who are still standing protect our White Queen from their dark soldiers. I see our number dwindling, and my will strengthens as my apprehension grows. We shall refuse to be the playthings of destiny.
Hold up, so it's a 9 in the random numbers, like the white numbers on the chess piece. The 9 is from the 3rd. How many are left to protect the queen? 3, I'd
The
say?
Queen has little protection.
I think it's just excluded.
I finally understood that we were only pieces on the chessboard of the gods. Let those of us who are still standing protect our White Queen from their dark soldiers. I see our number dwindling, and my will strengthens as my apprehension grows. We shall refuse to be the playthings of destiny.
I'd say it's a 3 then. I guess it doesn't include queen and there are only 3 pieces remaining.
And these red drops, like precious stones, lie fixed, set in divine gold. To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its attractions, Henry. And I do confess it. I am willing to pay to know its secrets.
What? This doesn't tell me anything.
Red drops, like precious stones, lie fixed, set in divine gold. To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its attractions, Henry.
Maybe the stones.
And I do confess it. I am willing to pay to know its secrets.
The Chalice of Knowledge.
How many? I'd say there are 6 of them. Wait, was I looking for... What was I looking for?
And these red drops, like precious stones, lie fixed, set in divine gold. To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its attractions, Henry. And I do confess it. I am willing to pay to know. And these red drops, like precious stones, lie fixed.
Okay, so the code would be 639 then?
To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect
according to my calculations.
And I do confess it.
So these are the volumes that Drake was talking about in his message.
I am willing to pay to know its secrets.
4 maybe then? I think I missed something.
What did Drake say about this collection? Drake talked about a particular volume. So these are the volumes that Drake was talking about. What did Drake say about this collection? Drake talked about a particular volume. So these are the volumes that Drake was talking. What did Drake say about this collection?
Okay, I don't remember what he said about this.
I finally understood that we were only pieces on the chessboard of the gods. Dear friend, I thank you again for the anthology of the works of Arkham editions that you sent me. Volume 9, Azathoth and Other Horrors, seemed particularly relevant to my research. I never tire of browsing through them.
Volume 9. Maybe I need to look for Volume 9?
Drake talked about a particular volume.
Volume 3.
So these are the volumes that Drake was talking about in his message. What did Drake say about this collection? Drake talked about a particular volume. So these are the volumes that Drake was talking about in his message. What did Drake say about this collection? Drake talked about a particular volume. So these are the volumes that Drake was talking about in his... What did Drake say about this collection?
It's this one. This is Volume 9. What do I do with it? Maybe it's 369 because it's talking about it. What is it? It's Volume 9.
Drake talked about a particular volume.
Yeah, that was this one. What about it? Oh, could it be that it's a 4? Wait, hold on.
So these are the volumes that Drake... What did Drake say about this collection? Drake talked about a particular volume. So these are the volumes that Drake was talking about in his message.
Yeah, he talked about Volume.
I finally understood that we were only... Dear friend, I thank you again for the anthology of the works of Arkham editions that you sent me. Volume 9, Azathoth and Other Horrors, seemed particularly relevant to my research. I never tire of browsing through them. And these red drops, like precious stones, lie fixed, set in divine gold. To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its attractions, Henry. And I do confess it. I am willing to pay to know its
what do you
secret.
mean by the so?
Dear friend, I thank you again for the answer. I finally understood that we were only pieces on the chessboard of the gods. Let those of us who are still standing protect our White Queen from their dark soldiers. I see our number dwindling, and my will strengthens as my apprehension grows.
But he was talking about part 9.
What did Drake say about this collection? Drake
This is
talked about a
part
particular
4.
volume. So these are the volumes that Drake was talking about in his message.
Yeah, he was just talking about... That's number 5. Why can I not touch number 5?
What did Drake say about this collection?
Do I need them in a particular order?
Drake talked about a particular volume. So these are the volumes that Drake was talking about in his message. What did Drake say about this collection? Drake talked about a particular volume. So these are the volumes that Drake was talking about in his... What did Drake say about this collection? Drake talked about a particular volume.
Why can I not touch the 5th one? No, but it's not only about the books. It's only a 3. It's like a 3 number code, so. It's a 3 number code, and like the
And these
first
red
one
drops,
goes
like
about
precious stones,
stones
lie
in the
thirsty,
goblet that I
set
find,
in
and there's
divine
6.
gold. To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its attractions, and I finally understood that we were only pieces on the chessboard of the gods. Let those of us who are still standing protect our White Queen from their dark soldiers. I see our number dwindling, and my will strengthens as my apprehension grows. We shall refuse to be the playthings of destiny. Dear friend, I thank you again for the anthology of the works of Arkham editions that you sent me. Volume 9, Azathoth and Other Horrors, seemed particularly relevant to my research. I never tire of browsing through them.
Then it would be book 6, book 3, and book 9 or something, because...
The Chalice of Knowledge.
Yeah, I was thinking that as well, like number on the vaults on the safe should be 9. The second one, yeah, the second one should be either 6 or 2. What did the riddle say then? Each cylinder is numbered. Order is the pleasure of reason, but disorder is the light of imagination. Indeed, despite my preference for organized chaos. So he says scales, so well then maybe we'll put them all like backwards? Oh. I don't get it. I guess it don't match his intellect then, well. There must be something with those books going on, but... Like this one is there, but I cannot touch. This is number 9.
So these are the volumes that Drake was talking about in his message.
What do I do with volume number 9? It doesn't have another number on it. Or it could... Yeah. Ooh. Then am I missing something?
The Queen has little protection.
I thought it was about protection. Am I missing something? It's 3 pieces. Ah, could have tried. Team. Oh, there are no guys. Team. Why is 39? Oh, there are 5 stones. Well, I just miscounted the stones on the goblet now. Ah! I match your intellect, it's just that I cannot count. we shouldn't read the book, we should bring it towards some dude. Uh-oh. We shouldn't have touchy the bookie. Uh-oh. No. A book covered in human skin. When he opened it, his mind was projected into another body. Okay. Well done.
Dr. Colden, this man's condition is deteriorating.
What says Dr. Fuller? It's his patient, after all.
He's busy with Captain Fitzroy. He specifically asked us not to bother him when that's the case.
Oh, of course. I'll see what I can do. Mr. Blake, can you hear me? I'm Dr. Colden. We'll take care of you.
There's nothing we can do. I tried talking to him. He's catatonic.
Wait, so now I am the lady doctor. Interesting in the hierarchy in the background.
What can you tell me about him?
He was highly agitated an hour ago. We were about to tie him down when he fell asleep. 10 minutes ago, he curled up into a fetal position. I thought he was waking up, but no.
What are his symptoms?
His temperature has been going down, his skin losing its color, his body rigid. I closed his eyes myself. They were glassing over. I didn't want them to dry out, and I couldn't bear to look at the expression on his face.
You did well. Don't worry. Let's stay professional, if you will. Show me his file.
That's
so
not
already.
possible.
Don't tell me Dr. Fuller has taken this file as well. We need it.
That's why I called you. This man's ailment has been hidden from us.
Come on now. What was he treated for?
An intoxication, I was told. After inhaling chemicals.
I don't recognize him. Did he just arrive on the island?
He said he worked on the docks, but not with Captain Fitzroy. I think he works for Ms. Baker.
Who?
You know, the woman at the head of their gang. They call her Cat.
Oh, I see.
Do you
I'm
have
really
other
curious
questions?
what the role of Cat is in all of this.
That'll do for the time being.
Any idea what this man might be undergoing?
Did you inject him with a tranquilizer?
No, Doctor. Not me, not anyone. Our stock is empty, yet again.
Again? But there was enough for the whole island.
More and more people are suffering from insomnia. We can't refuse to help.
Of course.
Any idea what this man might be undergoing?
Very well. I'll examine him. Severe malnutrition. Swollen abdomen with traces of petechia. Doesn't seem like an edema. Slight protuberances seem to indicate the presence of a foreign body.
What? One.
His skin shows abnormal loss of color and seems dried out. He's totally dehydrated. His fingertips and toes seem to feature a slight ring under the skin, tender at the touch, slightly sticky.
You.
30-year-old subject, severe hypothermia, Erythematous papules around the eyes and eardrums. Necrosed palpebral tissue. Lord, this smell.
So, Doctor, an opinion?
I'm not sure I have the necessary knowledge to treat this man.
Don't say that. You're our most worthy doctor after Dr. Fuller.
Some of his symptoms are beyond my comprehension.
What did you find?
Let's say he says something in his ballot.
Did you examine his abdomen? It would seem there's something inside.
He hasn't eaten in days. Are you certain it's not an edema?
No. Can't you recognize an edema? Pushing with your finger won't leave a trace. And look at these bumps.
It's not like he could be pregnant.
Whatever it is, this man has something inside him that shouldn't be there.
Yeah,
We should
let's
operate on him at
Let's
once.
put him on the machine.
Dr. Fuller said not to worry, that the edema would go away by itself.
You know, I'm not sure Dr. Fuller is telling the truth. In spite of the muscle contractions, his arms seem limp.
Yes. They can't have decalcified, not at this rate.
And yet, if there is a bone in this arm, it's softer than that of a newborn baby. What about his cranium?
It's soft at the touch. It does seem like the skull of a baby.
Look at these sticky rings growing at his fingertips. What can be happening?
I'm sure you'll find an explanation.
Sticky.
You have to.
He's turning into an octopus. That's what's going on.
I see signs of hypodermoclysis, but he's still dehydrated. When was his last IV?
He's constantly under perfusion. I've even gone beyond the recommended dose to no avail. And you won't believe me, but when we bathed him earlier...
He seemed to feel better?
Yes. Like he needs an aquarium, not a perfusion. But that doesn't explain his condition.
He's dating.
I almost don't believe it myself, but these symptoms are not those usually associated with the human species.
What do you mean? Don't tell me you believe in extraterrestrials.
No. This poor man is from our world, all right. But his body is undergoing unnatural mutations. And this transformation is killing him. His body simply can't cope.
Yeah.
Where could he have gotten such an infection?
I pray that it's
look,
not
our
here.
boy.
Dr. Colden, may I know what you're doing to my patient?
What I'm doing? How about what you've done to him?
Let us calm down, my dear Marie. I don't appreciate your tone, nor your insinuations. I've done to him what I do to all my patients. Provide him with the
Mad
best
doctors,
available
always
care.
German.
Your imagination is without limit. It's your homemade drug again, is it not? Those people are not your guinea pigs.
There, there. What have you seen to put you in such a state?
I've seen suction cups on his fingers. His falling body temperature.
He's turning into
his
an octopus.
dehydration. Had I only
Going
read the
prepared for
report,
Cthulhu.
you know what I would
His
have
body is
concluded, Doctor.
prepared.
Do I? Tell me anyway. I'm curious.
He's no longer human. These are the attributes of an animal.
Fascinating. An animal, you say? Could you be more precise? Cephalopod, perhaps?
This amuses you.
Your reaction does. I know your thirst for knowledge, Doctor. It's your innocent worries for this man that have you overreacting.
For this man, and the others whose medical files you've been hiding.
I have to protect my discovery. These people owe me their life, but the world isn't ready yet. It will be, in time.
I will not let you do this.
You disappoint me, Marie, but I still have hope you'll one day share my point of view. In the meantime, take care of your own patients and try not to forget who you're dealing with.
Was that a threat? What did he mean?
It was a warning. Dr. Fuller is this institution's founder and one of our profession's most influential voices. My word is of no weight against his. If I continue to protest, I will only ruin my reputation and career.
It's scandalous. Can't we do anything? Is there no evidence of his crimes?
Oh, that evidence exists. I'm sure of it. I need to find the missing medical files.
And where would you find those? In his office? What if you get caught?
I'd rather not think about that. I'm counting on your discretion.
Of course, Doctor. You can count on me. I'll keep Mum.
An unknown medicine. Judging by the other ones, it causes heavy side effects.
Oh yeah, look, there are rings on his fingertips. He's turning in some sort of an octopus dude. An exoskeleton or something. Get into Fool's office. Lol. Where the fuck is this office?
Oh. Doctor, please. My chest. Oh.
His perfusion of a semi-physiological solution doesn't seem to work. He's undergoing a ventricular fibrillation.
Yeah, speak English, please.
Nurse? Deborah, come and help me, please. His potassium level is too high. Replace it with 2% glucose solution with insulin, calcium, and sodium bicarbonate.
I'll tend to it right away.
Thank you. He's in your hands.
Wait, that's
Mrs.
Irene.
Sanders? Why did nobody tell me about her admission? He broke his back in an accident down by the docks.
Ah, the whaling station. What's wrong with me?
What are you talking about?
Doctor, that you?
Yes, it's Dr. Colden. Tell me what happened.
It's the old whaling station. See?
What did you see there?
Nothing. Nothing at all. The floor was all rotten and I fell straight through.
And that's how you broke your back?
Perhaps. No idea. Passed out. I'll just sleep a bit more.
Can I talk with every single one of them?
She recently came back from the surgical block. She's stable. Given her file, a nephrectomy would have been inevitable.
Muko, you missed the biggest spooky moment out of there. We fought, well, I fought a little bit with the Shambler. And in the end I ended up beating it after dying several times and enjoying some more beautiful cutscenes.
What is the boiler room key doing here? The key to the boiler room.
Yeah,
not where I expected to find it. The key to the boiler room. Not where I expected to find it.
Now please
the
take
key
the
to the boiler room. Not where I expected to find it.
Is this the office?
Another insomniac. I should find the cause for such a widespread trouble.
Oh fuck it, then I'm gonna take a look.
Intoxication from breathing organic vapors.
then I'm gonna deal with all of them.
No, you're pulling my leg. I'm not joking. I saw the schedule. She's alone in the bathroom again. And she still says nothing to that old witch, Donovan?
Oh, listen to the way you talk, you naughty girl.
What's going on here?
And the answer is no. You can imagine that she doesn't dare say a thing. That silly goose lets herself be trodden on.
Oh well, at least we won't have to clean for a while.
And just wait and see the next time the water's cut off. It's a real show. Dr. Colden?
I didn't make this up. And I'm the one who—
Elizabeth? You all right? Why is this room in such a state?
Because, as always, I'm cleaning it by myself. And the water was once again shut off this morning. I had to bother Mrs. Donovan again, giving her a new excuse to belittle me.
Do you really need Mrs. Donovan to open a valve? Why not ask the janitor?
I can't make these decisions without her approval. Imagine if there were a leak. Anyhow, the boiler room is locked half the time. So every time the water gets shut off, I have to go and endure her reproach until she's settled the problem.
Great game.
I see. Courage, Elizabeth.
Thank you, Doctor.
What the hell is going on in this place? This place is so big now.
Chronic insomnia. Like half the island.
Dr. Colden, here you are at last. This patient was again brought up to the psychiatric wing. We've been following the treatment you prescribed, but the dysgeusia persists and he's lost a great deal of weight. We haven't been able to move him. The stress makes him hyperallergic.
Sir, I am going to examine you. Do you understand? Inject him with a dose of pentobarbital, intramuscular, so that I can conduct the clinical examination.
What the fuck is giving all of this boy?
His binds left bloody wounds. He bit his lips so much, they're still bleeding. White froth, evidently because of such drooling.
So, Doctor, what should we do with this patient?
Just kill him.
Those basement brutes tied him up too tight, and now he's hurt.
I keep trying to heal his wounds, but he reopens them.
Do you have a diploma as a nurse?
Excuse me?
So take care of this man.
Whoa, savage! I like it! So good. Okay, I think I did all of them.
It's a quiet little town. Days go by, steady as ever. I wanted more for myself, but...
I don't get why they have us waiting so long. Almost no patients here.
It's your boy Bradley.
Marie,
What are you doing here?
I'm waiting for my medication, of course. Why?
You're not here for treatment, right?
Am I so obvious?
Only to me. I know you worry about me.
Oh,
I trust you.
favorite thing?
I'm happy to see you.
Me too, Ethan. Is that all?
Well, there might be something else. I'm not sure.
Tell me.
I have nightmares. They keep me awake every night. It seems stupid, I know, but they're terrible.
Actually, you're not the only one.
Yeah, like half the island is happening.
No one has ever seen the things I see. It's like I'm turning mad.
So many people have this affliction. It's like an epidemic.
Do you think it might be related to Fuller's work?
I don't know yet, but I will figure all this out. Everyone in Darkwater is suffering from nightmares.
Really?
We don't have any medication left.
Oh, there's no excuse then. I should let you work.
Poor Patrick.
Take care, Ethan.
You too, Marie.
Oh, they were having some sort of love.
I don't get why they have us waiting so long. Almost no patience.
Where did my fiancée go? I hope those nutcases will stop burdening her with work.
Dr. Colden, do you want something?
Yes, where's the office of Dr. Colden? I don't know where to go.
This man, Edward Pierce, his file is incomplete. What did Fuller do to him?
Oh, what? But this is a thing happening at the same time.
Dr. Colden, we need you at once in Dormitory B.
Yeah, fuck that. I think this is like happening at the same time when our main character was brought in the asylum.
What is the problem?
Mr. Evans seems to be having trouble with his IV.
I've done an exam. Deborah is looking after him.
And the family of Mrs. Harding is asking to see her medical file.
I'll never understand why it's so hard to see patients' files around here.
Rules are rules. See, with Dr. Fuller, he's in charge. Anyhow, they're still waiting, and I don't think they'll leave until they get what they want.
Understood. Anything else?
As a matter of fact, yes. A man has been brought up from the basement.
I saw him, yes. It's always the same thing. They bring them up, without any explanation, with a multitude of self-inflicted injuries. We take care of the wounds, and then they leave. Each time, I feel like I'm sending them back to hell.
Their affliction is not our responsibility. You cannot save everybody, Doctor.
No, should be the case.
Dr. Fuller always keeps his key with him. In theory, this is where we hang the key to the boiler room. In theory, this is where we hang the key to the boiler room.
So I need to rob... Still don't know where the office is though.
Is everything all right, Ethan?
Yeah, I know I should go.
I will work until late.
Oh. All right.
Oh, you accept, lol. Oh. Good guy Bradley then, maybe he's not.
Sorry, but nobody can take anything until I finish the inventory.
Okay. Where the fuck is the office of that dude? Ah.
The operating room is never accessible after an operation.
There's an administration. Well, let's see if we can get in.
Let's hope I can go through the administration office.
Oh, okay. Sure thing, we'll do that then. Fancy hat law. Oh. I think this won't be anything. Oh. And then we're back here again. sneak in there. Nice day. Nice day to be at work in the hospital. Book of Medical Sciences.
I have little time for you, Doctor. You'll find out that it's not only the doctors who have things to do.
What a bitch.
Wait a minute. Where do you think you're going? Dr. Colden.
Mrs. Donovan.
Nobody goes into Dr. Fuller's office. But rest assured, I'll tell him you came by.
That won't be necessary. Thank you.
I will tell him, nonetheless.
What a bitch. Cut off the water.
Wait a minute. Where do you think you're going?
Okay.
Dr. Colden.
Mrs. Donovan.
Nobody, but rest assured,
That...
I...
Distract Donovan. How will I distract Donovan? Maybe by playing some loud music. Yeah, with the gramophone thing.
Everybody says it. She's a witch, an old hag. I didn't make this up. And I'm the one who pays.
The answers must be hidden in Fuller's office.
It's so unfair.
The answers must be hidden in Fuller's office.
Oh, that's the entrance to the basement. Oh. So we need to cut off the water.
She's a witch, an old hag.
How do we do that? Sir.
Watch out for the water, Doctor.
Come on, I need to take a shit.
Patients and hospital personnel eat the same food.
That's not really hygiene.
Gentlemen, may I help you?
We're waiting on news regarding our mother, Maureen Harding. She came in with a kidney problem, but we haven't heard anything since.
I've tended to her, and I have good news. Her blood analysis is reassuring. Her kidneys are as new.
Are you talking about the same person? This is miraculous.
She's still recovering, but you may speak to her upon her awakening.
Oh, thank you so much, Doctor. We'll wait for her to wake up. We've been here since this morning, so it won't make a difference.
I got an achievement for that. What's going on out there? Yeah, I need to cut off the water. How do I?
This place draws you in and never lets you go. This place draws you in and never lets you go.
Oh, what? So how do I cut off the water?
She's a witch, an old hag. I didn't make this
up.
And I'm the one who pays. What, everything all right, Dr. Colden?
All is well, Elizabeth, thank you.
Thank God, no. The water's running.
Come now. Don't let that witch sap your morale.
Yeah.
I'm trying, Doctor. I'm trying. It's just that sometimes I imagine she shuts down the water herself, just for the pleasure of harassing me.
Her time is much too precious for these kind of petty games. Courage, Elizabeth.
Thank you, Doctor.
Okay, so we need to find the boiler room because I have the key. At least I know where the key of the room is. Let's at least get the boiler key. Thank you.
The key to the boiler room. All I have to do is shut off the water and hope Donovan takes the bait.
Yeah. Where the fuck was the boiler room again? Storage room. Bathroom. Station. This doesn't look like a boiler room.
It's so unfair.
This is the lair. It's Donovan, the bitch. Oh, I think she's actually the. Yeah, she injected the main. I'm a doctor, bruv. Do I look like Do I look like some sort of plumber? What the fuck's happening? Do I look like some sort of plumber? And that is just pure coincidence. Lol, I just found the door as we were speaking. Oh, what? This looks a little bit like the gas installation. Come on, strong, independent
I can't
female
shut this
side
with my bare
character.
hands. I need a tool. I can't shut this with my bare hands. I need a tool.
Well, there's plenty of tools laying around over here, but I guess for some reason none is sufficient. Really? What the fuck are you? What are you looking at? I'm a doctor. And here's a tool in the pharmacy.
We're running out of this medicine.
I know, Doctor. We sent the purchase order, though, but Mrs. Donovan refused it.
What?
Once again.
Can't you do anything?
Donovan takes her instructions directly from Dr. Fuller. I'm afraid I can do nothing
There's
about it.
something really fishy going on. Let me pass. I know. No. Let me out.
The doses prescribed by Fuller are far too high.
There's three men, the captain, Mr. Hawkins, and Dr. Fuller. I think they are preparing like the awakening of Cthulhu. I think that is what's going on. Where do I find something?
And I'm the one who pays.
I thought there was a crowbar. Here somewhere, just standing around. Good. Yeah. Can I use a broom? No. Where the fuck was the crowbar? I don't need it. Castorama? What's Castorama?
Dr. Colden?
Look at who?
The operating room is never accessible after an operation.
Castorama, whatever. Is it just block B? Kitchen. Small room. Near the entrance. Oh, okay, right, so I'm sort of at the entrance then now. You mean the storage room or? Because there is nothing in here. Talks about Castorama means storing room, bruh. You trolling me? Why are you bullying me? Like there's plenty of fucking tools around on the floor, but no, there was one. Am I that blind? Holy fuck! Takes a real plumber to recognize. Wow. Oh man, I want to make so many Polish plumber jokes because of all the memes, all the countable memes that I read, but I'll stop. Oh.
I feel guilty about Elizabeth, but I need the diversion.
Go back to Elizabeth. Oh, I need to tell Elizabeth like, shut down.
Dr. Colden, might there be a problem with the water?
I was about to mention it. It seems it's been cut off yet again.
I can't take this, Marie.
Yeah, I was kinda...
It's not your fault if we have defective plumbing.
And yet,
put it
I'm
on
the one
like
who gets
the
punished because I'm gonna have to square off
Jesse
with that annoying old witch. Courage, Elizabeth.
Yeah.
Here we go. And hold your tongue this time.
Wow. Not really plumber friendly.
It's temperamental, if I understand correctly.
And where did I need to go again?
It's not my fault.
Nothing is ever your fault. I told you to control the flow, even if I know it's not your strong point.
I've apologized 1,000 times.
I haven't counted that many, but then unlike you, I don't have time to keep track.
What a
Please,
bitch.
Mrs. Donovan. I'm grateful to you for having kept me on despite that incident. I just need the water to be put back on. Otherwise, the bathroom will quickly become a nest of germs.
Very well. I'll finish what I'm doing, and then I'll fix your blunders.
At last. The missing files must be hidden here. Something is wrong with these masts. It's some sort of puzzle.
Hold up. Oh, good. Maybe there is a hint. Oh, that's locked door. Oh, that's into this one.
I should go another way.
Yeah. nothing. Oh.
The Stendhal syndrome. Of course. This is where Fuller found his diagnosis for Francis Sanders.
Oh. Wonder if this is a real thing though. He's just... Why if it's so easy, Marcel, why don't you go play it yourself? Hmm? You plumber, you got
Something is wrong with these masts. It's some sort of puzzle. Something is wrong with these masts. It's some sort of puzzle. I've unlocked something. Patient files. I was right.
I was just pressing buttons. Well, I'm sorry, Rapture, but you won't find one out of it. Yeah, there was a trans guy playing Code. But is it a guy after the trans though? Kappa. Are they still, they're still arguing. Wait, I didn't find everything that I had? Best part was that it was a Russian one as well.
Conclusions. Session number 17. Patient? Sarah Hawkins. The patient appears to have finally accepted the illusory nature of what she calls the mythos. It goes without saying that these peculiar delusions are the price that comes with her exceptional gifts.
Why does Dr. Fuller write psychological reports about Sarah Hawkins?
At first, I presumed that her blood was the key. But I found nothing to explain Mrs. Hawkins' abilities.
Oh, shut up.
The poor souls downstairs are not Fuller's only subjects.
Then James came, irate that Charles was keeping secrets from him. I presume that he will try to break into the basement sooner or later. I am prepared.
Hawkins, Fitzroy, and Fuller. What is the
They're
connection
all
between
trying
these three?
to awaken Cthulhu, that's all.
That I had the presence of mind to set the morgue in the basement.
What?
When all the fuss about the Hawkins incident finally comes to an end, I will dispose of her belongings. In the meantime, they must remain hidden in plain sight.
Did you say that again? No. You just confirm you're a murdering piece of shit?
Why is Ethan on medication?
Oh.
Of course. Sarah Hawkins is the connection.
Wow. What is her shoe doing here? Was it only one shoe that we found? Right, so he might be keeping the body up her.
I must go back to the basement. I should go another way.
Oh, and that's where she finds yes, perhaps. I think that's how it happened. Oh. That could at least have tried to hide his traces a little bit. Oops.
Ah, now that's the Marie that I know. I knew I could count on your scientific curiosity. It's time to show you what you were so eager to discover.
What? Uh-oh.
If you're gonna shoot me, at least have the decency to look me in the eyes.
Turn around. Slowly. Talk, filthy thief! Oh, I swear I'll shoot!
Luckily I put a lot of points in. Oh, come on, man. Should I bully him? Oh, yeah. Come on, man. I thought maybe I could have put more points in.
I came to this island to investigate a death and ended up in your shop.
How convenient.
I'm serious. I saw the broken glass and followed the path. The book. Why was it in the safe?
Have you read it?
Answer the question.
How foolish of you. Now you won't be able to escape his will. What did it show you?
I was there, and then I was elsewhere.
No. The book can't transport you. It must have been a vision. Whose life did the Necronomicon choose to show you?
Dr. Colden. She was at the Riverside Institute. She's in danger. I have to go.
Wait. No one knows the occult better than me.
Yeah,
you might need my help.
Should I say no for once? But otherwise, I mean, yes. Shouldn't I decline once, you know? See if I can do it on myself? I'm just curious what happens if I say no. Yeah, he said that by Bradley as well, next time I end up in a fucking asylum. I don't trust him, look at his face. Damn it. Just wanna know what happens if I say no. I'll flip a coin. Yeah, but that was with a reason in the end, sort of. I mean, like, in the end, he didn't have my back, he didn't know what happened the last few days. And well, at least it didn't seem like such a big of a deal. But it could be like a case. Then, you know. Well, if he's gonna fuck things up, it's your fault.
I might need you after all.
Perfect.
Oh,
Let's meet later at the Hawkins mansion. Now go! Rescue the doctor!
Thank you, Drake.
I think he will probably lead me, increase my dive into the madness. Huh. Yes, nice guy. Man. I don't know, man. Asking help from the occultist, I think we'll dive into madness, but I wanna see what Cthulhu looks like in this game, so she might be going down a little bit of an occultic route.
I pray that Colden is really here and alive.
Volume 1.
An old diary.
So we never found.
The Scylla is here, like in the vision. Colden came this way. What the... Fuller, too. Right. Enough time wasted. Colden needs me. I must find her.
Oh, come on, put it away though. I don't really think I can go elsewhere than down here. Holy fuck!
No! My God, what is happening to me?
Oh shit, we're tripping. All these weird signs. Oh, it's just telling me to go there, but what if...
What was that? It's as if I'd been transported somewhere else.
But we're back at the same... We're in a loop! We're trapped! We're in a loop. I can fuck all the fuck I want with my lamp, but nothing is happening. Yeah, man, the tripping drugs. Trying to replace it.
What happened? Something has changed, but what?
What? Yeah, that's really a brick wall. Some weird ass shit going on. Not finding anything. No. No, I cannot. Oh, the patient is gone. In fact, everything is gone. Even the janitor is gone. What the fuck am I supposed to find? Must be something here. No. Sure, we found a book. Great. This is giving me. Bloody wall. What? Oh, what? Oh, man. Wait, what? Oh. It's going through the...
Where have I seen this symbol?
Well, a moment ago somewhere.
Awaken and free me.
Oh god. The tool was talking again. Oh. Oh yeah, this is the symbol. Oh, I think I'm allowed to pass through these things by boosting. Uh-oh. Do not like the sound of that. Oh, fuck. about this shit. Where the fuck do I need to go? Wait, it's twice. I think I'm gonna die. Yep. Did I die? Oh. That was Chandler. Hold up, so I'm traveling between... What? That was the same symbol. The Shamblers working around here. I don't even know where to play. Like, if this is just... Do I really need to navigate on my memory? Doesn't want me to go in there, but I can't get in there. Okay. Oh. What the fuck? Oh. I'm still looking around here now? What the fuck? What the fuck am I supposed to do here? Where is my occultist body? He said he was gonna come and help me. Oh, fuck off, you shambling piece of shit. What the fuck is that? Right. I'm really confused now. I'm just looking for my lady man of the golem. He's not on that. Why can I not do it? Maybe I can only... I thought there was symbols, but does this mean like I can only access? Oh, fuck you, shambly boy. Fuck you. What the fuck am I supposed to do? I'm just looping around. Does it make any sense? No, I still cannot do anything. Oh. Oh, good, fuck off. Was I even supposed to? Oh shit.
Destiny, it is trapped you.
Yeah, I look around trapped, yes. Oh, fuck you, shambly boy. Back off. Drop. Oh, you shambly motherfucker, you're coming for me again, aren't you? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, so if my light goes out, I'm done for it. Oh shit, he's walking over there. Oh, man. I'll fight you to death. What the fuck am I even looking for? Why am I tripping so much? Oh god. Poof.
You are confronting powers that surpass you.
Yeah. I thought so. Tell me something I don't know. I'm just chasing. assembly board and fuck off. Big, yeah. Wait. Oh, it's good. Oh, come on. Is this what I need? Go to? So I might try it's fine. I think I went the wrong direction. This guy got some stamina though. Go, go, go. I don't think I was supposed to go through there. But I went around in a circle. I think I missed something in there. In the bathroom? No. Just this way. Now what the it wants to eat me. Shit, I can only go. I followed the thing. And it just sends me right back to the beginning. Where the fuck did it go? But I was supposed to follow this thing. I keep shutting the fuck the hell up. The healer. Oh. He's gonna get me now! No! Ah, shit. I don't know where I'm going. Oh. I found something. Oh, he's gonna get me. Yeah. Hold on. I can access everywhere now, and because this weird light shit stuff. Oh, that helps a lot. Oh. Oh, I can switch between. I'm so confused. Where the fuck do we go? Just like it wants me to follow that, but oh. Back into the office. But I have no clue what I'm doing about it. I've been in the office a few times. I don't have a feeling like this is a good idea. Oh, a book. Your code. Roll the picture. I don't think there's anything I could do in the office. Like the office was where it all begun, to be honest. Oh shit. You're a mastermind. Holy shit, I'm gonna open all the freaking doors I can find. Can I open this one? Maybe the mistake was that I didn't have that door open or something. I think I opened all the doors now, because this isn't going anywhere. So yeah, Buku wanna watch all this back, man. He's gonna do a lot of fast forward. Yeah, I think it was the only door that I didn't open yet. Okay, I'll try the other lantern thing. I'm not lost, I was just checking for doors that I might not have opened yet. Go. No, doesn't work. I'm still running into a wall. Oh Jesus! Ah. Where the fuck did I go? I'll go be yeah. But am I now back at the start again? Oh man, me too. Holy fuck. I fell for that one. Oh dear. I was trying to make my way to the office. Like then this should be where this is where the exit is. Storage room. Church room. Yeah, here it is. Here. Oh! You're a freaking mastermind, what is hell? Oh god, please end this. Fish. Can I now finally go into the...
It looks like things are back to normal.
Doubt. Except we're locked in here now. Fuck this. Oh man, the fucking shadow. I'm gonna finish this chapter and then that's it for today, man. I'll do the rest of it tomorrow. No, probably in here. Oh, okay. Oh man, I don't even have my freaking light. Am I tripping again?
What's going on? It never ends.
Yeah. You're getting scared. Chill song. It's a sleeping song. What am I even doing? Oh, sorry. But that's me. But that's fucking me, bruh.
Damnation. That's me.
Yeah. Oh, fuck.
Oh God!
It's tripping again.
I gotta get out.
Oh no. Am I just gonna pass out? What? Alright, fuck it. Come on
Pierce,
with it.
I found her. I finally know what's going on. You must live and find the truth. It is already too late for me.
Colden? What's going on? Was it a hallucination?
Attack, attack, attack!
Please take a seat and be quiet, Mr. Pierce. I'll be with you in a moment.
Stop whatever the hell you're doing and turn around now.
Oh, that motherfucker. She dead.
No, it can't be.
Poor Bradley.
No! You son of a bitch! What did you do to her?
I wish I could have done more experiments on you, Mr. Pierce.
I said, what did you do to her?
You shouldn't be sorry for your friend. You should envy her.
Murderer! This madness must stop!
Holy fuck.
Colden?
The fuck? No, she did, so. She looks pretty dead to me. Still no lantern, by the way. Now it's just all dead silence, bro. Oh, this was a cat. Oh, come on. Give me an ending, please. Pompey just got a castle, but I'll have to... What? Is this already my destiny? There's the singing again. Yeah. Oh god. Oh, who is it? Or what is it?
What in God's name? Sarah. What did they do to you? Can you speak?
Some weird shit.
Sarah.
He gave him the gold and I the azure. I don't see him very often anymore. The green is stronger.
Are you feeling ill?
I'm here, but no.
Let's get you out of here.
It comes in my dreams. Our minds melt like colors on a palette.
Come with me.
It's of the oldest green. Violent living, vibrant. The sea green, maybe. No.
Mrs. Hawkins, we must go before someone finds out.
Oh, but he will. He always knows these things when it's about me.
Who put you here?
But Charles, of course. He tries to protect me.
So he locked you in this rat hole out of love?
Love? He is the only one who still believes he can feel it.
All right. Come with me.
He will know. He will find us.
One more reason to hurry.
Have I seen you before?
Can you walk?
Maybe.
Then let's go before your husband finds us.
Ah, I should have tried to go.
It was in your studio.
What?
You painted me. That's where you saw me.
Of course. The men in white are coming.
You mean the guards?
This way. Follow me.
What the?
Oh no.
This way.
Oh shit. What? Oh man, I wish
it was in your studio.
That was a whole dialogue that
me.
was coming.
That's where you saw me.
But
of course.
I should have said the occult shit.
The men in white are coming.
You mean the guards?
This way. Follow me.
Oh.
What the?
Oh no.
Hey. Just you wait.
No. Helpful.
Wait. The machine. It's the green. The decaying one.
The gas.
Yes. It's not good for living beings.
We don't have time for that.
I am not moving until the wrong is set right.
Damn it.
I should have set the occultist shit. Damn.
I'd be better off finding a tool.
Oh, not again.
Perfect.
Oh, look at this example of physics particle.
All right. That should do it. Let's move.
Very good.
Where the hell do you think you're going, woman?
I'm your puppet no more, you bastard!
You're my wife. My wife. You owe me obedience.
Leave her alone! We're leaving this crazy island.
You are going nowhere. Don't get between me and my wife.
Where's your fucking pistol? You had one. Oh.
Edward!
Nobody tells me what to do with my wife.
Take some of that, you motherfucker.
How dare you?
Oh yeah.
No! Why should I let you take her away when I could snap your neck?
All you did for her safety was throwing her in this rat hole. You let Fuller play with her.
Stop! I did everything I could to protect her. But her identity, her power, is what threatens her.
What?
Sarah has seen things, has made things you can't even begin to imagine. Would you still save her if I told you that she is even more dangerous than I am?
It was her magic. The bookstore.
How do you know that? It does not matter. Sarah has been in the presence of the myth for too long. Even if she were to leave Darkwater, she would still hear his call. And the cult will always be here, waiting for her.
Then we get rid of its members.
You are out of your league, detective. They control the whole island. She will finally surrender to his power, and the world will fall with her.
Don't!
No one can escape the wheel of destiny. they say. But I will change it. I will save Sarah.
Wow. But oh, found an X somewhere. That could have been useful a little bit earlier. I'm not even sure he's dead, bro. Oh. Yeah, but do we want to protect her or do we want to summon Cthulhu?
No parent should have to bury their child, knowing it's me that put him there.
She's still wearing her clothes from me.
The guilt will never go away.
I feel your pain.
I'll do anything to get him back. Anything. My work
like
was what lured me here in the first place. It began showing me things I never should have painted. Things Charles should never have seen.
What am I to you? I took care of you, saved you from your miserable life. You'll never find a man better than me. You owe me.
I owe you nothing. We'll leave now.
So they both survived the fire down somehow.
You're not going anywhere. You are mine!
So he ran away in the fire. While on fire. The kid is probably unconscious. But what happened to the... He saves the woman. He forgets about the child. The man was already out.
Simon.
Come on. It's over now.
Meh. You start here again? Nine character points, lol. Still shaken. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna end it there for today, man. I paid my 2 pence already, so I think I'm not gonna be there from all. Oh shit. Deceased. But I've saved. Yeah, I'm gonna end it then. Thank y'all for watching and see y'all later. Probably gonna finish it tomorrow. But now, this was enough for today. Yeah. See y'all later.